the night is quiet and shadows fall, I'll be beside you whenever you call. When worries weigh heavy and fears take flight, I'll be your strength, guiding through the night. And when the days are dark and heavy on your heart, I'll be the voice to guide you through the dim. Strong walls may crumble, but within you've got the spark. Just turn the key, let light dissolve the grim. Did you think you were alone in your feelings? Strike a match, let your inner strength be seen. Welcome to All Things Serious. In the depths of your despair, where demons roam, I'll be the hand to hold. You're never alone. When storms rage fierce and winds blow strong, I'll be the shelter in your soul where you belong. Welcome to All Things Serious.
Thank you, Chris. Friend of mine in the channel, also a mod, created that song for me. So thank you. What's going on, Mr. Barnes? How you doing? I hope you're doing well, kind sir. I hope you guys are doing well. I needed a break. My earlier live, it didn't go so long, but Mimo, how you doing? How are you? I hope you're doing well. What's going on, Sifa? How you doing, Sifa? So you're at work now, Sifa? I'm sorry to hear that, Chris. I hope that you get better. Hope they can take the pain away, man. So what's everybody up to? I'm looking at the camera and this TV right here looks like a little tiny TV just sitting right next to me. The Black Widow channel, how are you doing? Now I have a question, Black Widow. Is there a name you like to go by? Just asking. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, the Black Widow has a channel, and I am going to share it. I'm going to post it in chat. I hope you're doing well, Black Widow. I hope everything's going well for you. When's the next time you're going to do a live? The red light special, eh? What's going on, Nicole? I agree. Jenna, welcome in, Jenna. I'm going to drop the link. Anybody wants to come up on panel. You can come up on panel if you want to, Black Widow. I can't wait until you come go live again so I can hop in and say hi. I love going to people's live streams. Jenna's really down, and I'm really down. I am down a really deep rabbit hole. Okay. Oh, man. Excuse me. Bratty Little Me, how are you doing? I tried to get a hold of my friend Ann, and I didn't hear from her, Bratty. Jenna, Bojana, Fee, Fi, Fofana, Jenna. Yeah, I hope so too, man. I sent her a text message and didn't get a response. Yeah, I'm ready to jump into a rabbit hole. So, Jenna, what rabbit hole are you in? Just wondering. Just need to know the rabbit hole. Sweet tea gives you so much gas. I gotta quit drinking it. Lisa. Yeah, that rabbit hole, Jenna. That rabbit hole. Okay. Some people. uh, some people. Well, I drink coffee, sweet tea, and water. Period. I don't have any water right now, but I did ask for sweet tea. You know, I was confused today, right? What is it? I can only do that on a computer, though. Okay. That case is so disturbing for me too. Banana Fresh, unsweet. Let me get my headphones on. We got a guest coming up on panel. Nana's Dragonfly.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Barnes. How you doing?
I'm doing good. No, sorry. The answer to how are you doing?
Yo, I'm doing.
Yeah, that's from the Friends, isn't it? How are you doing? How are you doing?
Yes. That's Fonzie. Hey, how you doing?
So
So how's Scotland? How's Scotland treating you?
Yeah, it's been good. I've got a few friends coming over end of this week. They will be landing in London Heathrow in next couple of hours. Uh, they're going to be spending a few days in London, and then they're going to be flying over to Edinburgh. So I'm looking forward to meeting them.
That's awesome.
This will be my third time I've met somebody online, and I'll be meeting them face to face. Like I say, the first one I married there, and then I learned my lesson not to marry any other that I meet online. I saw a message here by Jana saying that somebody's going to Pakistan and Africa. The father-in-law, Pakistan, Africa. What's that about? Because
There's a
I
case
can
they're
speak
covering.
Urdu.
There's a case. It's a case they're covering. They're following.
Oh, I see. Oh,
So
I see.
they carried it over into chat.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, see, murder cases, I try and stay away from them because they can be quite heavy at times.
Yeah.
So
So
I try not to get involved.
yeah. So we what I do when I do the Who's Awake hour,
Hmm.
okay, when I go off camera, that means I'm having a cigar, but I put my cigar down. But
Oh, right.
I don't talk mental health
Mhm,
or
mhm.
talk. I just talk about whatever comes up. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
it's a wind down from true crime.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
it's a wind down from true crime. That's why I
Mm.
do it, and I call it. I need another logo. I need to call it the Insomniac Hour. So I need it for
Yeah.
my TV.
Mhm. That's a pretty cool setup you got in the background there.
Yeah, it's my new studio now. It's my
Ah,
yeah, because before you would see a wall with a door.
yeah, yeah. And I could see
Okay.
your mom or your brother walking past on
Yes.
occasions.
Yes. Now you can't see neither because it's in a room with the door closed.
Mm. Oh, here's a little bit of laugh for you. There's a channel called Unclean Hands. There's a
Yes.
really decent guy. He allowed a stray cat in uh, 6, maybe 8 months ago, and now whenever he's doing a video, you can hear kittens in the back. But she's given birth to 4 kittens, and mom was early in the morning calling her babies around. So all you hear is kittens in the background, and we couldn't stop laughing.
Hold on. I got to
Like,
address Hen.
mm,
So Hen, um, I did a live earlier and it wasn't that long of a live. So I have to make up to the community for not being live long enough. And I got to do myself justice. So
so is that something you're
okay,
making?
I won't do it, Nicole. All right, I won't do it. I won't do it. She's like, "No, please don't." I'm like, "All right, you're right. Somebody else used to do it. I'll keep it at Who's Awake. I'll keep it at
Mm.
Who's Awake."
See, if given the opportunity, I can make everybody fall asleep or at least run out of the room by simply singing. because I'm
No,
so bad.
no.
No, singing would be to get everybody out. So when when they're closing pub and the people aren't leaving, they just give me a mic and say, "Start singing." I sing and everybody runs.
All right, so let me paste this. Whoever else wants to come up on panel, you're more than welcome to join us. We're going to socialize.
Yeah, Neil, I only sing to get rid of people. The last time I actually sang in a pub, it used to be open in Glasgow. It was like 7 days a week karaoke, and I was absolutely hammered. And I picked one song, and one of my friends decided to go and change the song to Moonshine 5, and it was one of the new release that I have not even heard of. But obviously, I got up and I listened to the music and I sang, and everybody was like, "Oh, you should go to the X Factor. You should go to the X Factor." And everybody who said that, they were as hammered as I was. So I'm so glad I didn't listen to them. Life is fun. Life is fun.
Yes.
I came across something new yesterday, which I didn't know about. They have come up with new mangoes, which doesn't have seed in it.
So that would
And
be a
apparently-
vegetable then.
If
they got a seedless mango, wouldn't that be a vegetable?
No, but vegetables have seeds.
No,
I mean,
fruits
like
do.
Grapes. You have two types of grapes. You have grapes without seeds in them, and one with the seeds in them.
So the one without seeds would be a fruit. I mean, a vegetable.
You almost spoke the truth there. Eddie, come on now.
Anything with a seed in the middle of it is a fruit.
Yeah.
And any item you go in the produce section that has a seed in it, it's classified as a fruit.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you're getting me start thinking it's too early in the morning for me to be using my brain cells. It's only just gone 8:15 in the morning, man. Chris, yes, I used to get invited singing at the church only because they felt sorry for me. But I was put in mostly with the women than men because I couldn't sing the men part of the voice. My singing was much more of a women's style. So they used to put me with the women. But I think they really felt sorry for me, hence why they will pick me for singing in the church. Oh, now Jenna has started the best conversation on the planet. Tomato. Is it a fruit or is it a vegetable?
It's a fruit.
But yet it goes in every cooking food. But fruits are not supposed to be part of cooking.
Yes, you could do that with green peppers too. Green peppers, you could put those in any type of salad you want to. And they're a fruit.
Darn it. I lost this conversation there. I like this morning chat.
No, Jenna, it's a fruit. Do some research, young lady.
See, Jenna, I agree with you. It's a vegetable. We can confuse Eddie. What came first, chicken or the egg?
The chicken came first.
But if there's no egg, how can chicken come out of it?
If there's an egg, how can the egg get there without the chicken?
Exactly.
Yeah, who said you can't cook fruit?
Lisa, look, okay. Let's talk about pizza.
If you actually hold on, I'm gonna live stream.
Yeah.
I'm gonna screen share something real quick. Here comes my friend Hen.
I should always come first, because if I don't come first, I don't come at all unless I do it myself. Because you lazy fuckers don't do. Once you come, you don't want to get involved anymore. Anyway, hello.
How you doing, Hen?
I'm all right. How you doing?
I'm good. It's so much easier for me to call you Hen because in Scotland we call every lassie Hen.
I know. I know.
All right, so I'm going to address the thing in the room. Tomatoes are botanically defined as fruits.
Yeah,
Because-
tomatoes are fruit.
Yes, because they form from a flower and contain seeds. Anything that forms from a flower and contains seeds is a fruit
A cucumber is a fruit.
because it forms from a flower. Watermelons form from a flower. Green peppers, bell peppers, banana peppers, jalapenos, they form from a flower. So anything that forms from a flower, avocados form from a flower.
Personally, I wouldn't. I mean, they're fruits. You're right. They are fruits, but they fall under the vegetable apart from tomatoes. The rest of them fall under the vegetable category when you're talking about nutrients.
But if you go to a nutritionist
Yes.
and you ask a nutritionist, is this labeled as a fruit or a vegetable?
Yeah.
They're going to tell you it's a fruit because of what's in it and how it's grown.
No.
Okay.
So they won't. So right. Okay. So I've done nutrition. Part of my study was nutrition, and you have because tomatoes have quite a high sugar content.
Yes.
Which is why they do go into the fruit category when it comes to nutrition. Whereas cucumbers and peppers go into the vegetable category for nutrition because they haven't got the high sweet.
Yes, but they're still labeled a fruit.
They are still a fruit. You are right, they are fruit. But when it comes to when you're categorizing your
Vitamins and minerals.
Yes, they come on.
Yes. Yes.
So
Right. Jenna and I, we still don't believe you guys.
Tomatoes in my world are vegetables.
So I mean, I will eat cherry tomatoes like they're strawberries.
Yeah.
And I will.
We would talk produce.
But you wouldn't have them in with your fruit cocktail, would you? You wouldn't put it with ice cream. They're a savoury fruit.
Yeah.
They go with a salad, not a fruit salad.
But when I will tell you this, when before I quit drinking,
Mm-hmm.
they used to have what they called a Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Which
It's
contained tomato
Right.
juice.
Okay, yeah.
And that was a very flavorful drink.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. There's things like there are fruits that you wouldn't mix in a salad with lettuce, tomatoes, onions, cucumber.
Well, people put apple in salad. I wouldn't, personally.
Yeah, they do.
I know. I
They
wouldn't.
do. They put apples in salads.
Yeah.
Some people put the bananas in salads. Yeah.
I mean, banana goes everywhere.
I wouldn't put a banana in a salad. No, sorry.
I have.
No. That's
And bananas in a cereal as well, Hank.
on cereal, yes, because you're adding the banana to sweeten up the cereal. But you'd put strawberries in cereal as well.
Vegetables are vegetables after dark.
No. But yeah,
Come over here, we talk about fruits and vegetables.
But then I wouldn't put vegetables in a smoothie, and people do that. So you know.
Could you imagine if almond milk was called nut juice?
It should be. 'Cause it ain't milk.
Banana, it is nut juice.
Yeah, it's not milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all adults here, and I mean, not everybody has that kind of a brain cells with whichever way you think we were going.
Would you
Like
like
Nicole.
a glass of
Like
nut
Nicole,
juice?
she took it all wrong way. We're all innocent young people here.
So
I'm
when
so innocent.
if my best friend calls me up and says, "Hey, can you pick me up some almond milk?" Yeah, bro, I'll get you some nut juice real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Right, pizza with pineapple. I or nine.
Yes.
As long as it's got ham.
Ham
I
and pineapple, yeah. Hawaiian. Absolutely no problem. Ham and pineapple Hawaiian pizza. They don't eat
Cheese
pizza in
and nine for
Hawaii
me.
and they don't have ham and pineapple. But I mean, it's each their own. I mean, I don't mind it. It's not my go-to pizza. But if it's
Yeah.
if I have a choice of that or pepperoni, I would choose ham and pineapple.
Mm.
So that's controversy for you.
See, I've tried mince pizza last night, and I wasn't quite sure how it will turn out, but it actually turned out really good, and it didn't make as much mess as I thought it was going to.
What, minced beef?
Yeah, mince.
Well, it's no different to having the meatball pizza, is it? People have meatball pizza all the same time.
Yeah, but you don't realize how much mess I make when I'm eating.
Oh, I can imagine. Oh, Black Widow channel is not happy with us saying we'd have pineapple on our pizzas. That is a controversial one. Pineapple pizza, but like I said, it's more controversial to say I would rather have that than pepperoni. I believe so. Anyway.
Yeah. Newell says cold pizza. Now, anybody that's been a student in
I
a
love
college
cold pizza.
would remember cold pizza because I remember.
Okay.
You know.
So, if you buy a Domino's pizza, it is nicer when it's gone cold than it is when it's hot.
Yeah, I'll agree.
Yeah.
But in my case, I'll eat any pizza the next morning.
And
it just takes me back to my college days.
and
Same with noodles.
I don't understand why people reheat pizza after it's gone cold. I mean, sorry, it's edible cold. You do not need to reheat it. It's edible cold. It tastes better. You reheat the pizza.
Huh?
I mean, it depends on dough that they
Still
use
be in the
in
bathroom.
pizza because I know Domino's
It's
pizza
in front of the toilet.
it's expensive for a reason.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Pizza. Yeah,
Give me just a second.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, for instance, Pizza Hut's pizza gets slightly stiff the following morning, but Domino's doesn't.
No, it goes floppy.
So, yeah.
But
with all that, don't care.
Thickness with a Domino's.
Yeah. Chris, one beer actually tastes very nice. In the UK, I don't know about the US, but in the UK, we have something called ale, A-L-E, which is you only drink it warm, or shall I say room temperature.
Yes, it's not meant to be chilled.
Beers are usually come in cold. Oh, yeah, I don't mind warm beer.
It's like wine. You drink red wine at room temperature and white wine and rosé cold. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Same with ale. Ale is meant to be room temperature and lager is meant to be cold.
Yeah.
And the myth that we drink all our beer cold is warm is wrong.
Yes, Black Widow, we could do anything with bacon.
Oh,
yes.
I love bacon.
Oh, man, I could eat a cup of bacon right now.
Oh, don't, because now you're making me want bacon.
Bacon.
I can eat bacon, but I choose not to, because if I eat bacon, especially in the morning, the whole day I do nothing but bacon.
But it's even worse. What's worse is bacon flavored crisps. Now they really do make you bacon, and I don't think they ever get them, especially Fazzles. Especially Fazzles, they really do make you bacon.
Chocolate covered bacon.
Oh no,
Lisa.
that's wrong, Lisa. That's wrong. That's worse than pineapple on pizza. Much worse.
Lisa, I had so much love and respect for you, but now chocolate covered bacon. I don't know how I feel about you now.
That is even worse. That is even worse than banana and mayonnaise sandwiches. I'm just saying.
Banana and mayonnaise sandwiches.
Yeah. You know.
That is so good. I don't care what
No,
anybody
it's not.
says.
So these American people, instead of using butter on their bread, they use mayonnaise, right? And then they
Mm.
make a banana sandwich with mayonnaise on the bread. I mean, how fucked up is that?
But I mean, come on. A friend of mine, he lives down in London. We went college together. He's married. He's got 2 adult daughters now.
Yeah.
But one thing you would always going to find in his car is ketchup. He will eat anything with a ketchup in it.
Yeah. Yeah, my ex was like that. He put ketchup on everything, including spaghetti bolognese. Figure that one out. It's already got fucking tomato sauce on it.
Yeah, I totally, refused to eat pizza with him because he would put ketchup on pizza.
I might dip a crust in the pig.
The base, the base itself is all tomato.
Yeah.
Or tomato paste.
Yeah.
But yeah, you will always gonna find ketchup in his car. Me and his kids, we still have a good laugh. Peanut butter, yes. Isn't that amazing? That our conversation at 1-2 o'clock in the morning is about food.
What are you on about? It's 8:30.
Oh no, for us it is. Most of the people in the chat, they're
that's because they got the midnight
Americans.
munchies. They got midnight munchies.
Right. Eddie, I think you should do a whole show on nut juice. I'm sure thousands of people will join you.
So you get all these different.
Depends what's not.
You get all these nut juices or nut milks, like almond milk and whatever. No, has no one ever tried making peanut milk?
It'd be difficult, but I'm sure it can be done.
Well, no one's ever tried that. I bet that tastes nice. It's got to taste
Lisa, I have had crickets. Centipedes I've not had before.
My son
I
ate
have
worms.
had crickets, fried crickets. They actually taste quite nice.
Yeah, my son
Not
ate
just
worms.
in coffee.
See,
I'm
it's
sorry.
all going nuts. The chat is going nuts.
How many ways can you take nut juice? Hot, cold, straight out of the carton in a glass?
I'm actually getting hungry. Can we stop talking about nut juice?
See, I had my breakfast.
No, I haven't had my breakfast yet either. I've not had my breakfast.
Because I woke up at because when I wake up, I can't have breakfast straight away as soon as I wake up. So I usually wait about half an hour before I have my breakfast, and my girls need to be fed on time or I get in trouble. Straight from the nut. If you chew it right, Emily, I'm sure you can get the milk out of it, or juice as you call it.
Yeah, I've heard of eating boiled peanuts. That just sounds gross to me.
Hold on.
Boiled peanuts.
But I suppose
That's interesting.
Well, when you have a Chinese takeaway, there's peanuts in the Chinese takeaway often. That's boiled peanuts, isn't it? Emily's about to choke on nut juice.
There you go. There's
bigger nuts, much.
Exactly. The bigger the nuts, the more juice comes out.
Is it a nutty cookie? Is it nutty, your cookie, Nicole?
On cookies, guys.
Oh, actually, that's one thing that we do call a cookie over here is peanut cookies. They're nice. They are really nice. Do you like peanut cookies?
The crew is back together.
Yes, I have. Yes, yeah, I have had those.
They're nice.
I was brought up with peanuts, but boiled peanuts, I'm tempted. I'm tempted because Tesco's does big bags of peanuts.
Monkey nuts. No, but it's when you buy a Chinese takeaway and it's got peanuts or cashew nuts in it, they're boiled. We've had them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean cashew nuts. I don't mind cashew nuts in the Chinese
Yeah.
curry style I order. Nutless juice, now that will be painful. I think everything should have juice in it.
It's Chinese food.
Oh my god, I laughed this.
Emily,
Well, the nuts.
the reason pistachio nuts are as expensive as they are because when they are picking them, apparently they are poisonous. So they
Huh?
have to be very careful. No, so not them. Sorry, cashew nuts. Sorry, got the wrong nuts.
Oh.
See, all these nuts, and I got the wrong nut.
Mm.
Cashew nuts, they're actually poisonous when they're picking them. Hence why they are as expensive as they are. Snow White's trying to get my attention. See, Betty gets it. Betty
Jenna,
gets it.
Jenna's like, I'm literally laughing so hard all alone in the living room.
Well, at
As
least
long
you're
as you don't
alone
wake your
and no
neighbors
one's
up.
there to hear you going, what the fuck's that woman doing?
Gina, it's better to be laughing and neighbors won't call the police on you.
Oh, they might.
Oh no, not on the laughing.
Yeah, well, they might think she's having some sort of fucking weird breakdown and, pull the psych ward.
There you go. Oh, Devil's
Debo.
Nation's here. Yeah, I know about Canadian chicken balls, but the chicken balls are nothing compared to nut juice, mate. Nut juice is the thing today.
I find, so you're all making me hungry now. My mouth is watering at the thought of chicken balls.
All the off license. We can order some chicken balls from Canada.
No, I'm thinking about the the ones you get, the ones in batter that you get in the Chinese. Oh. They've got to be cooked right though, otherwise they're chickly.
Yeah.
I mean, in Scotland, you deep fry everything, so I'm sure.
Mars bar. But having said that, I have not actually tried deep fried Mars bar yet.
Have you not?
I've heard a lot about it, but I haven't tried it yet.
I have. It's not very nice. Too sweet.
I'm not a big fan on Mars bar anyway.
No.
I like my nuts, so I like Snickers because it has nuts in it.
Too. I like Snickers too.
See, I managed to bring nuts again into the conversation.
Yeah. I do like a big, chunky, nutty bar.
Well, Lisa, if we tell you how we milk a nut, well, we like what the James Bond says, which I can't say on air.
So how you milk a nut is you grab it and you squeeze it and you put on it and tug it. Oh no, so that's not what you do.
Yeah, but
that
you
didn't
do
sound
it with
right.
love.
That did not
But you do it
sound
with love.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Right. All right, we gotta change the subject to something else. We really do.
You grab hold tight.
Oh my God, this is going to a different direction.
Move your hands up and down.
I don't know, Eddie, if we can come up with any better idea than that.
All right.
There you go. Savory, a bunch of nutty talk.
Trigger warning.
See, maybe degrees, that's how you do it.
So what you guys normally have for breakfast in America? Pancakes is something that my nieces introduced me to.
You know what I have every morning when I wake up? Fried egg sandwiches with cheese.
That's a good choice.
That's quite a British thing to have.
Yeah.
Well, I am part British, so.
Eddie, do you know where the idea of fried breakfast comes from?
Oh, like
you'll see British eating, fried eggs and bacon and beans.
No.
Do you know where the idea? Right, it was in the World War the soldiers would use a pan on top of their car engines.
It was actually before that, to be fair. It was
Oh, was it?
Originally it was a sign of wealth to have all of that
Ah,
protein. Yes, it was way before that. So yeah, because
ah.
it's all high protein stuff, and it was expensive, so it was
Mm.
only the wealthy had a cooked breakfast with all that.
It's funny though. It's funny though, isn't it? The white
Mhm.
bread was for the rich, brown was for the poor, and now it's turned the other way around. Whereas brown bread,
I like white bread. I don't like brown bread.
I like
I can't eat
100% whole
brown.
wheat. I like whole wheat bread.
No, I don't. I like white bread.
See, I like 50-50.
Oh,
I
yeah.
find that easier to eat 50-50 than brown itself or white itself.
Yeah, the one that's I mean, to be fair, right, I'm going to tell you that white bread and brown bread are just as healthy as each other, because brown bread is just white bread without it being bleached, without the colour being taken out. It's wholemeal that's the healthier one. So the one with the grains in it,
Yes,
you can see the grains.
it's got to say 100% whole wheat.
Wholemeal.
Or
Because
the Black Widow channel.
brown bread and white bread is the same flour, just one isn't bleached. It's exactly the same.
I absolutely love seed breads. Yes, I would definitely have that.
I love sesame seed bread.
Mm.
But I
I
like
like sesame seed bagels too.
see, I love a baguette, which is white bread. I love crusty bread.
Oh,
With
have you
nice
tried
crust.
tiger bread?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. I eat tiger bread. It's not my favourite. I do. I mean, tiger bread tends to be. I get tiger bread quite often, but it's not my favourite. I prefer a bloomer,
Ah,
a white
good
bloomer.
choice.
Mm.
You ever had rye bread?
What?
Rye bread.
I wouldn't.
Rice.
No, I would
Rye.
say
Bread.
rye.
RYE.
No,
Rye.
no, it's too dry.
No,
It's too
Or
dry.
sourdough bread.
No, not a fan.
no, I've not had it.
I
No.
like a proper, fresh, white, crusty bread.
Yes, rye bread is awesome. Yes,
No, it's
especially if
dry.
you take some pastrami. You
Way
take
too
some.
dry.
I like sourdough too. Sourdough is good. Yes. I like pumpernickel too. But
Mind
you
you,
know what's so
fair,
good is when you take two slices of rye bread and you throw some freshly cooked pastrami on it, and you put some sauerkraut on top of it and some spicy brown mustard on it. And you make a sandwich and you add some Swiss cheese and you cut it in half and you just dig into it. Yeah.
I just have to point out that your bread is different to our bread anyway. You've
Yes.
not
Yeah.
tried a fresh loaf of bread made in Britain.
Oh,
We don't
coming
add
out of
so,
bakery.
we don't add so much crap to our bread as you do in America.
Well, it depends on what bread you're buying.
Any bread. So your slice loaves, they last as long as they do because they've got so much crap added.
Well, no, there's certain breads I buy that you got to keep in the freezer, and if you don't, they go bad quick.
But that's
Bretty, we've moved on. Bretty, we moved on to bread now. So the other word is no more a part of the discussion because Eddie had too much and Lisa can't stop laughing.
I'm just confused as why you're having to freeze your bread, otherwise it will go bad.
No, because it's what it's made with.
Well, that
It's called Ezekiel bread.
Okay.
It's called Ezekiel bread, and it doesn't have yeast in it.
Right. Okay.
Same thing, Hen, with the eggs. Now we can leave our eggs out, but the
Yes, we
America they have to put the eggs in the fridge.
Yes,
The
because
reason is that
they bleach their eggs. They literally bleach their eggs, and it
Well,
damages.
From what I heard is because when they're cleaning, they clean the eggs in America, well, the shell,
Yeah.
they break the cord
Yes.
in the egg. Hence why they don't last as
Yeah.
long
Yeah.
compared to eggs
Yeah,
that we have here.
So an egg is naturally protected from the elements, but once you clean it and bleach it, you take away. Yes, you bleach your eggs, Jenna.
Not if they're brown.
Once no, even all of them, they've all been bleached. All of your eggs, unless they're bought direct from a farm, they are bleached. Okay, and it affects it. It makes the shell more porous when you bleach it, which is why you end up more at risk of food poisoning than not washing than not washing the chicken shit off. We don't wash our chicken shit off.
But also, what Hen is saying is we don't eat shit either.
No,
We
don't
just
eat it either.
we just make sure that chicken shit doesn't end up on our frying pan.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, have you ever got an egg out of the case? You don't see shit on it, honestly, but there are feathers stuck to the eggs sometimes. They
No,
don't
because I normally wash it before I'm about to fry my eggs.
Yeah,
Anyway,
some people do that. I don't.
not my eggs. I mean chicken eggs.
Yeah,
I
but
just
yeah.
twist it there, see if the conversation goes in that direction or not.
So our eggs are banned in your country, and your eggs are banned in our country.
Yeah. Lisa, you should come up. I'm gonna head back into the chat and continue the conversation on the subject Eddie told us not to talk about. And I'll leave you guys with eggs.
Honestly, there's no chicken shit on the eggs. I think they do. I don't know. I've never seen any chicken shit on my eggs, to be honest with you.
I've seen shit on eggs and feather as well. But I like I said, I always wash the egg before I fry it.
But yeah.
And here's another thing, Hen, for you, not for Americans but for British. To fry an egg, you spend about £1 to fry an egg on an electric cooker. Because I live in high flats, so I have electric cooker, and I have actually checked it. It cost me £1 just to fry an egg.
No, you're getting ripped off.
Yeah, and I'm on one of the lowest scale.
No, you're getting ripped off. It doesn't cost me anywhere near £1 to fry an egg. You are getting ripped off.
Right, I'm changing.
I can make £1 electric last a day. It doesn't even cost me £1 to boil a kettle, and that costs a lot more electric than frying an egg.
Right.
Yeah, you're getting.
I'm with the Scottish Power. Well, they are the cheapest we have in Scotland.
You might want to look into that.
That's why I'm sticking with them.
You might want to look into that. They might have you on the wrong tariff. There's something going wrong there.
Anyway, I'm gonna love yous on the panel and leave yous, and I'll go back into the chat and continue this egg and whatever else pops up in the conversation. So you all look after yourselves, and we'll talk again soon.
Thank you for talking. It's been cool.
It's a pleasure.
All right, Mr. Barnes, thank you for joining us on panel.
All right.
All right, brother. Are we going to start talking about Mole's asses now?
Molasses.
Yes, Mole's asses.
No, molasses.
I know what it says.
You're in that mood today, ain't you?
I'm in a good mood.
Yeah, you're in the naughty mood. He's in a naughty mood. Have you ever seen a mole's ass? Or have you got a mole on your ass? I mean, I don't know. Back nuts again now.
Oh, man.
You're all a bunch of nuts.
All right, Black Widow. You try to get some rest. Hopefully your ribs don't hurt in the morning from all the laughing.
I've got to edit a video and record another one later.
You got another one later today?
Well, I've put up a poem, but I went out yesterday to a convention-y type thing, and I've recorded some material, but I need to edit out all the bits where I'm looking at the floor, so I'm not, showing, strangers on camera sort of thing. So I've got to get rid of all that. I've got to do that, and then later on today, I'm going to go to it's they call it Eat Street, so it's like all street food vendors that get together and do an event. It's just around the corner from where I live, so I'm going to record that because I promised people from another channel that I go to, they're really foodie people. I said next time I get a chance, I'll go and record it for them. So I've got to go and record that for them.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it'll be all different. So it's like food from all different cultures, you know, and they just the vans, the mobile vans and stuff, and yeah. So I'm going to record that from later. It's literally around the corner. I never knew they held one here, but I found out.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. Get out of the house and do something.
Yeah, and something I'm going to talk about tonight. May in the UK is National Walking Month. So I need to, and I think I have walked every day so far this month. Maybe not the 1st of May, but the rest of the month I have. So yeah, so I think I'm going to continue it. Even if it's only 5 minutes walk, it's walking.
Yep.
For your mental health.
Yes, it is good for your mental health. Getting out and doing something fun is good for your mental health too.
Yorkshire puddings are awesome, Lisa. Oh, yesterday wasn't good for my mental health, Eddie. Too busy. Way too busy. But I did have a nice conversation with one of the stall holders.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's good.
About how pants the event was. But she said she was doing well financially, so that's all that matters.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Wits walk everywhere. Are they messy? Yeah, we do. We do walk everywhere. I do anyway. I'm not everyone does. I know lots of people get in their car to go 2 minutes around the corner. I'm like, you lazy fuckers. It's quicker to walk it than it is to get in your car, adjust all your mirrors and stuff, put your seatbelt on, pull out your driveway. It'd be quicker to walk. Quicker to walk. It's quicker for me to walk to my supermarket than it would be for me to drive because there's no direct route to drive.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. So.
I live in a city, but the city is not every places I need to go to is not in walking distance.
No, every place I need to go isn't in walking distance, but I get this thing called a bus.
Yes.
You know, yesterday I had to get a bus because I had to go into the city. I live on the outskirts of the city, but I have a retail park right next to, within 10 minutes walk from my house. But yeah, I tend to walk to the toilet too, and that's up a flight of stairs. So I get lots of exercise, don't I?
Up and down the stairs,
Yeah.
up and down the stairs,
And
up and down the stairs she goes.
And the amount I pee, I'm up and down that stairs at least 20 times a day, I tell you.
She got some calf muscles for days. She flexes them calf muscles, and it makes men who work out jealous.
I am seriously I'm seriously unfit at the moment. I'm getting tired so easily at the moment, so I need to start getting more active again.
Yes.
And I need to put sun cream on before I go out today because I didn't yesterday. I've got sunburnt on my cheek. Only one cheek. I can feel it. Okay.
So thank you for coming up, Hen.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Looks like you got a busy morning ahead of you.
Oh no, that's not for another 3 hours yet.
Okay.
Don't start for another 3 hours yet. So I might fit a nap in between now and then.
Yeah, you probably will.
Probably.
So you're not tired when you go.
Willow, I'm allergic to sunlight and meant to wear Factor 50 sunscreen all year round. I didn't yesterday because I'm naughty. But I also didn't realise how sunny it was till I was already out in it. Chris, I know even if you can't walk very good anymore, just a slow pace. Just get out in fresh air. even if it's only for 10 minutes. It will make you feel better. Even if you have to drive somewhere to get yourself into some nature and take a 5-minute stroll in nature, it will make you feel better.
Good night, Cindy Rose.
Good night,
Hope you have a
Cindy.
good night.
Are you ending the stream, Eddie?
No, I will be in a few minutes.
I thought you were, because it sounded like you were saying good night to me just now.
Oh, I thought you were getting down because of your plans to go to the
Oh no,
market.
that's not till midday my time, so it's like over 3 hours away yet. So,
Jenna's like a 5-minute stroll. I'll be crawling after. I'm just happy seeing the people I'm seeing in chat tonight. I'm happy.
cool.
That's
cool.
all that matters is I'm happy.
How did I find out I was allergic to sunlight? 5 years of testing. It took them 5 years to diagnose me. I had to have so at first they thought I had chicken pox, then I thought they had measles, and then they couldn't figure out what it was and said it was eczema. But yeah, no, eventually I got to see a specialist, a very, very top of the range specialist in London, like a world leading dermatologist in London. He looked at me and said, I know exactly what's wrong with you. But to confirm it, he sent me into hospital where I had days and days and days of skin patch testing, which is where they put little samples of things on your skin, just to confirm that it was an allergy to sunlight. It's something called actinic prurigo, which is an allergy to ultraviolet light, both types.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm. So
sucks.
Well, I've had it since I was 6 years old, and I was 10 by the time they diagnosed it. They couldn't figure it out. Like the local doctors had no idea. Couldn't figure it out. But yeah, I got referred to a specialist in London, top of the like world renowned dermatologist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would happen if you got into a tanning bed?
See, I had treatment on a tanning bed to try and build up my immunity to it. They actually gave me medication that made me more sensitive, and I would spend like a couple of minutes and then build it up. So my skin isn't as bad as it used to be, but it's still bad. So like I said, I got sunburnt yesterday on the side of my cheek, and it's not like sunburn. It's at the moment it just feels really dry, but normally it will come out in like in fact I can feel a couple there. It comes out in like blisters under the skin, very itchy.
Sorry to hear that.
No, it's fine. So
it just sucks that you have to go through that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But sunscreen helps, right?
Yeah, but I have to put it on like for it to work properly, I have to like reapply it within every 2 hours. When I first got diagnosed, the highest factor sun cream that was available was factor 15, and now we're up to factor 60. So that shows how much people are paying attention to a sunblock and how important it is. But yeah, I got told by my right. So I'm also allergic to hair dye, people. Yay! So I have indigo grey. And for some reason, the dermatologist at the hospital, kept going on about how I need to protect my skin from the sun. And it's not the sun that's caused this; it's a hair dye. Anyway, so he told me to get SPF clothing, and I'm like, I cannot afford SPF clothing. Yes, it exists. No, I don't wear it. So SPF clothing does exist, but it's expensive. But yeah.
Willow said she uses factor 50 on her face too.
Yeah. I actually use I'm meant to use the highest factor I can get, which is factor 60. But the last time I don't get on prescription anymore because the last prescription I had, it smelled like cat's piss, and I didn't want to put that on my face. So I just buy it now, and I do need to get some new sun cream because The stuff I've got now is well over a year old, so it won't be effective anyway. Yeah, gross. It really did smell like cat's piss. It was horrible. There's the stuff they prescribe, because they can get it on prescription because of my skin problem. The stuff they prescribe is do I also have an autoimmune disease? No, I don't. No. No, my immune system is absolutely fantastic. So but yeah.
Man, that sucks. I love the sun.
Oh, I don't. I
If I ever
don't. I don't even like the heat. So So I'm quite happy to not go outside during the summer. It just makes life a bit awkward sometimes. I'm just trying to bear with me a moment. No, that's not what I want.
Willow says, I'm allergic to mosquitoes. I have something called Skeeter syndrome. I've never heard of Skeeter syndrome. Okay. Let me look that up. Skeeter.
Ow, I've got pins and needles. Hang on. I'm leaning on my dodgy elbow.
Yeah, it is. That's real.
What's Skeeter system?
I thought Willow was joking.
What's that?
I didn't know it's real. Skeeter syndrome.
Oh. Is it?
Skeeter syndrome is the result of an allergic reaction to proteins in mosquito saliva.
Oh.
There's no simple blood test to detect mosquito antibodies in the blood.
No.
Oh my word, that sucks.
So it's like people are allergic to bee stings, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know, Willow. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh. I've just never heard of it that way.
I've just got to check something from my son. He just asked me something. Bear with me.
I don't have any allergies to anything.
It's just sunlight and sunlight and hair dye for me. That's all.
I have phobias. I have a phobia against ants.
I have a phobia against moths.
Okay, when I see ants, I can feel like they're crawling all over me. I get the jitters and stuff like that. And I start, yeah. Yeah, banana bread does smell good when you're baking it. And when you're allergic to it, it sucks.
Someone's allergic to bananas.
Yeah, Lisa is.
Ah.
Fun fact, she's allergic to bananas. I landed in a pile of an ant pile one time, right? And it was brutal.
Red ants. Red ants.
Yes.
So they don't actually bite you.
They sting you.
No, they don't. They piss on you.
And that's what it is?
Yes.
That's what stings?
Yes.
That acid?
Yes.
I hate it.
Yeah, I sat in a ant's nest when I was young, in my nan's back garden, and I had to strip off all my clothes because they were all in my clothes. Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah. No.
That's weird, Black Widow. You can fly, but you hate heights. You must sit in the middle seat in the aisle, not near
Well,
the window.
Mavid, I think everyone's allergic to bear attacks. I have a phobia of thunderstorms. Fun fact, my cats all run under the table and don't leave any space for me to hide with them. Batty is allergic to ants. And Banana is allergic to men, apparently.
Yes.
Oh, I don't blame you. So,
You got dance in my pants and they make you dance. You got ants in your pants and they make you dance. I got ants in my pants and they make me dance. I hate fire ants. I hate fire ants with a passion. And they made me dance all the way to France. uh, I want to do that. I'm going to do the allergy test. Okay. I want to know if I have any allergies. Because if I have an allergy, I want to know it before I even find out about it. I want to know ahead of time. So, but yeah, EpiPens are expensive. Yeah, I don't have a food allergy. Yeah, Banana Fresh. I did an ancestry test and I'm like Heinz 57 also. I got like 16 different ethnicities. Wow, that's cheap. Over here, you're spending more money than that for EpiPen here in the States.
okay, so we don't, yeah, that's it. Prescriptions. We don't pay for a different price for different things. Everything is the same price on prescription.
Oh, it's 10 euros for everything?
No, pounds. We don't
10
do
pounds?
euros.
So if you got 5 prescriptions, you're spending 50 pounds.
Yeah, but you can actually, if you've got a lot of medication on prescription, you can pay it's like a monthly thing, and it'll cover everything and it works out cheaper. But yeah, or if you're on benefits not working or whatever, you get free prescriptions. And in Scotland, they don't pay for prescriptions at all, whether you're working or not.
Wow.
Yeah. So at the moment, because I'm not working, because I'm signed off sick, I can get free prescriptions, so I don't pay for it. And for certain things, whether you're working or not, you can get free prescriptions for certain things. I'm surprised EpiPens aren't under that, actually. I'm surprised EpiPens aren't free.
No, they're not free here.
Oh, £10 per item if you can have a monthly fee, which is £10 per script, no matter how many items. Oh, okay, yeah. So,
Yeah, they're soying about everything today.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lisa's EpiPen cost her $128.
It's ridiculous how much you lot pay over there.
The guy who bought it, so the EpiPen used to be really cheap. Years ago, it used to be really cheap. And then some guy bought the company out and jacked the prices up. Now he's sitting in prison.
But no,
Martin Scarelli.
But all of your medication and healthcare is ridiculously expensive out there. So your hospitals overcharge you, people. I'm just telling
Well, my prescriptions, they cost $7 and change.
No,
and that's for 3 prescriptions.
Yeah, but that's because you've got your benefits and you get it covered. Yeah.
Yeah, my insurance.
Your insurance covers it, but you're paying insurance.
Well, technically, no. I am disabled.
Okay, but the majority of people are paying insurance, and your
Yes,
insurance.
I used to pay for my insurance.
Right. So, how much was your insurance a month?
Well, the company I used to work for that offered insurance I paid $125 a month.
$125 a month, people. And then, if you have to.
And if you
before you actually get the discount off, don't you? You don't get the full discount. You still
no, you don't. No.
Yeah.
Medication does get expensive.
So people say we pay too much, because we don't get free medical care. We don't. We pay something called National Health, not National Health Service. I forgot to say what's it called.
It's like a tax.
It's like a tax, but our tax, what we pay in tax, is not just for our healthcare; it pays for everything else as well, and it's less than your $125 a month. It's national insurance. Thank you, Will. I couldn't think what it was called. It's less than your $125 a month, unless you're earning a lot, because it's done on percentage of what you earn. So the more you earn, the more you pay. Because it's but no, I feel sorry for Americans. I really do when it comes to healthcare, and your healthcare isn't the best in the world. Did you know that Americans have the highest rate of baby mortality, birth rates, the highest in the developed world?
China would be number 1.
In the developed world, America is the highest.
China's not up there?
Nope. Look it up. America has the highest
mortality rate.
Yeah. And did you know, and this is disgusting, a mother gets charged in America. It comes off her insurance, but they get charged for being handed the baby after it's born. That goes on the bill. It's one of the
Actually, number 1 is Bulgaria.
Is Bulgaria a developed Western country?
Oh, so we're doing developed Western country.
Yes.
I thought we were doing in the world. So it wouldn't be in the world.
Well, I don't even. Let me.
So we're doing Western. Western world. United States.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Germany. Number 3 is Portugal.
No, they don't, Mavid. They don't. They do not count that, Mavid. They do not count what you've just said. These are,
He goes.
These are ones that should.
It goes. U.S. rank on mortality rank.
Yeah.
United States and Switzerland are tied.
I'm surprised about Switzerland.
Yeah.
I think you'll find one of the I think the ones that have the least problems are the Scandinavian countries. Their healthcare is top notch.
Norway is right after Switzerland.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm looking at it. It goes, number one is, well, that's GDP. Never mind. I'm looking at mortality.
Mm.
Okay. It says, where does the U.S. rank on mortality rate? Rank 72. 8.5. Rank 73 is Switzerland. Rank 74 is Norway.
Wow. Surprised about that because most of the Scandinavian countries have excellent childcare, healthcare. It's sad
Yeah.
though. Sad, isn't it? Really. 78th. 78th. That's in the world. Is that?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's change subject.
Yes, let's have happy things. Yes, 20,000 to give birth. Yes, that's how much it costs to give birth in America. $20,000.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I think that's after insurance, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway.
And Angie, baby. Okay.
Thor.
Yes. So let's talk about my car getting ready to hit 200,000 miles.
Is it still working?
Barely. It's on its last leg.
You need to get a new one then.
Yes.
So Eddie is going to be doing a fundraiser, a GoFundMe to get him a new car.
No, actually, I don't want a car.
Do you not?
No, I want 2 wheels. I don't want 4 wheels. No more.
It's not.
It's cheaper. It's cheaper to maintain a motorcycle than it is to maintain a car.
So it's not actually a dress in the picture. It's a mixture of layers. So the red that you can see around my posterior area is a scarf. It's when I was dancing with the witches.
She's like, "Do you want to buy a car? I got a hookup."
Yeah, I found something that I wanted to show you. So this is what happens to my skin when I get sunburnt.
Ooh, it looks like a burn. Like you like 2nd-degree burns.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that. That's tough.
So.
Yeah, that looks bad.
It's not painful. It's just itchy.
Yeah, and you want to scratch it and
hot.
Make it.
Yes.
And you don't want to bleed.
It gets inflamed. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
I can feel the pain right now.
Not painful. I promise you, it's not painful.
No, to me, when something itches,
yeah,
it turns painful because I like to scratch.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be scratching the crap out of it, and before you know it, it's painful.
Sorry.
You probably have strength not to scratch it.
Oh, I don't. I really don't. My mum used to tie me up at night so I wouldn't scratch in my sleep. She made a makeshift what's it called? What you know what they do? What you know when you're mentally ill and they put that a straight jacket. That's it. She made a makeshift straight jacket for me. And I can get out of it, people. I can get out of a straight jacket. I learned how to get out of it and get back in it without anyone noticing. Yep. Benadryl. I've had prescriptions for stuff that's a lot stronger than Benadryl. When I was before I became viable to be a parent, I used to have a drug called thalidomide. Has anyone heard of that? Thalidomide? Yes. Once I was of age that I could possibly get pregnant, they had to stop giving me that. But yeah, one of the drugs I had as a kid was thalidomide. Yes, we did.
Houdini. So I live in New Hampshire, and the only time of the year that I wouldn't be able to ride a motorcycle is during the winter. And that is perfectly fine because I don't go anywhere in the winter.
Noel, I have had atarax as well. Absolutely. Sorry. And that's they on the atarax they do it. They weigh you to tell you what prescription, what diagnosis, how much you have. So you won't be able to go anywhere in the winter. Did you say?
Yeah, I don't go out in the winter anyway. Unless my buddy takes me out in a snowmobile. And then we hop in the vehicle and go for a ride in the park and get on the snowmobiles and ride. So they say people who have eczema and stuff like that.
Hello, Megan.
Megan. Yeah, but the thing is I know how to ride. Yes, the fall is dangerous in New Hampshire for when it comes to riding. It is because of the leaves on the road. You're right, Banana Fresh. So, but I've ridden for a while. I just miss having a motorcycle. I really do. I miss the two wheels.
Yeah, yes, Noel, the tiny green sugar-coated pills. I know that I remember them well. Tiny green sugar-coated pills are very easy to swallow.
Do you use bug spray, Lynn? Oh.
Well, can you get these? You can get these like all over mosquito nets, can't you? That like attach to a hat and they go all over you.
Yeah, they do. But yeah, it's getting to it's like I forgot peanut butter in my shopping again.
Gone back to the peanuts and the nuts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Megan, it's good seeing you here. But
Eddie needs to go to sleep.
Yeah, I need to get some sleep.
And
I really do.
And no more making excuses to come on late. You made up an excuse. Oh, I did a short one earlier on and I had to make it. No, that's an excuse. You wanted to do it. You chose to do it. You said you need to stop doing this because it's affecting your sleep. So stop doing it. Don't worry about what everyone else wants.
You know what, Hen?
What?
You're making my hair stand up.
Go to sleep.
Actually, you know what's crazy? And I'm going to tell you this. So I went to get my meds refilled. And the medication that I need to put me to sleep, they won't have it ready until later today.
I've got a hammer.
Yes, you're all the way in the UK.
Who's close to Eddie and has got a hammer?
Okay. Post a link. Anybody want to put my links in chat?
What for?
Chris. He's asking to post a link. I don't know what link he wants me to post. Oh, you're talking about the link. Never mind. The link. I get it. But yeah. So I'm gonna take what I can, and hopefully I can fall asleep and then go to bed. I don't know. If I don't get no sleep, you won't see me tonight. You'll see me at 2:30 in the morning.
Your sleep pattern's all over the place, isn't it? You got my sleep pattern going on.
Well, what it is I take sleeping meds,
Okay.
and the one pill that I need to sleep that knocks me out, they
Have
won't
you
have it. I'm already out, and I can't get it until later today.
have you tried sleep meditation?
No, I get so sing them a lullaby.
No, no one wants to hear me sing. Right. You were talking about singing earlier on. I meant to say. So when I was younger, I got told to mime in the school choir. As soon as my children could say stop singing, mummy, they did. Like, I don't want to hear the lullaby anymore, mummy. It hurts my ears.
They're all saying yes and sing.
Oh, dear me. Lullaby and good night. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. No, I'm exaggerating a bit there. But yeah, no, I did get told to, just mouth the words when I was at school. And my kids did tell me to stop singing. They still do now, to be fair. But yeah.
Here's my buddy Chris coming up on stage. Can you hear me, Chris?
Yeah, I hear you. What's up, brother?
What's going on? And
Hi, Chris.
Howdy.
My son's calling me. Sorry. I'm not being rude. My son's calling me. Sorry.
That's
all right,
fine.
Hen.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Hen.
Later. I'm doing as little as I can possibly get away with. This is what I'm doing.
They're all complimenting your beard.
Oh, really? Thank you. I thought about shaving it off a while back, but then I got scared because I have no idea what I look like under here.
I'd be scared too.
This has been on my face for what, 30 years? At least. It used to be kind of a light brown, kind of reddish tint to it, but yeah, I'm old. Yeah, I'm in pain all the time, brother. It's just 24/7. It never goes away. I don't take any painkillers because I don't want to be a zombie. Been there, done that.
Yep.
But you've been in pain 24/7 most of your life.
Yeah, but it's been like that for the majority of my life. You do kind of get used to it after a long time. But it is what it is. I can't do anything to change it. Nothing's going to fix it. So,
Yep. I'm sorry you go through what you go through.
Yeah, like I said, man, I've been doing it for the majority of my life. You get used to it, man. It becomes nothing. It's like just part of you.
Yep.
But I'll say this, man, I can truly understand someone that's in a lot of pain all the time wanting to off themselves.
Don't talk like that.
I'm just saying, I get it. I totally grasp that concept.
You don't.
Yes, but it's not.
I would
healthy
never.
to talk.
I would never do that.
But it's not good to talk about it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that I totally understand that.
Even having that in your conversation is not healthy. It's not healthy. It's not healthy.
I've learned to be completely honest with myself, brother.
Yes, but The thing is there's a reason why we're here.
Yeah.
There's a reason why we're put in the places we're put.
Well,
Because
all I mean by
we have a story to share.
well, I've been through the ringer in my life. Of course, I put myself through it. I did that to myself.
And we make our mistakes and we make our bed.
I can't blame anybody else. You know what I mean? It is
Yep.
what it is. I did it. Suck it up and deal with it now.
Yep.
But I was on a synthetic morphine for 6 years, man, and I don't remember 90% of that.
Damn.
It's just, you know.
I know it's
You know,
real thoughts he has, Maven. I know it's a real thought. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's not healthy.
No, I understand what you're saying. I just, you know, I'm not saying I would do that, but I can understand where somebody might get to that kind of a thought in their head.
Yes.
Because it's mind numbing sometimes, man. It just is. When I lost my left foot, oh, that was so strange. I missed it. Because, you know, that was what was it, 7 years? Oh, longer than that. Anyway, it was a long damn time, you know, from
I get what you're saying now. Chat is yes.
I'm not saying you should do it, you know. I'm just saying I can totally comprehend why somebody might get to that position in their head.
That's why it's good to have somebody they can reach out to and talk to.
Yeah, I have my wife.
Yes, you have your wife. You have somebody you can reach out to and talk to.
Yeah. 27 years in July. Sorry, my bad. Who'd have thunk, though, right?
We met 30 years ago in October.
Yeah, we've known each other for 30 years, so. And it wasn't
Chris
always,
is good
you know,
people.
wasn't
Chris is
always
good
the
people.
best thing. Well, I
Yeah.
try to be anyway. I'm a lot better person than I was when I was younger. I know that. Wasn't nice. I tried to
But
be,
people,
but you know,
people, you know, have a past,
oh yeah.
and it's using that past as a strength instead of a weakness to move forward.
Well, I've had tons of injuries because, you know, I was hard headed and I did things I probably shouldn't have done.
Yep.
I mean, I fractured both my collarbones and crushed my hand, cut my right thumb, part of my right thumb off with a meat cleaver.
Did you end up accidentally cooking it too?
No, I was working in a meat market, man, and the guy behind me was screwing with me, and I lost my focus, and I turned around and took a swing, and yeah, I got part of my thumb.
Where'd it go?
You know what? You know what? It didn't cut it all the way up. It was kind of just hanging there by a piece of skin.
Oh.
Everybody else in the whole place was freaking out more than I was. I mean, they were all like, "Oh my god, oh my god!" I'm like, "Calm down, man. It's just a thumb." But it didn't hurt because, you know, that initial shock will just numb it.
Yep.
Of course, you know, 10, 15 minutes later, that's going to come back.
I cut my finger open with a table saw.
Neat. I had a friend who cut the tip of his index finger off with the table saw. In the sound when he hit it, because I was there, it was just went ding, and the whole end of his thumb just flew away. And his index finger, it was hilarious. Of course, I was laughing at him. But
Oh yeah.
He'd have been laughing at me.
Is Debo still in here? Hold on. Is Debo still in here? If he's still in here,
I'm going to stop my camera for a minute. Okay.
all right.
I'll be right. I'm still here. Just, you know.
Debo in his burnt fries. Debo in his burnt fries.
Burnt fries.
Debo and his burnt fries.
But you guys were going crazy with that whole thing that
Over on Smitty's?
the whole nut juice thing. I was cracking up, man. Because as soon as somebody said that, I knew everybody's mind was going to graduate over to the gutter. Right?
Yes. And it did. In chat, especially.
It was hilarious, man.
I hope he learned this lesson.
Yeah, you know why I come here, man? Because I like to listen to you guys talk. I don't understand half the stuff you're talking about, but I can respect it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, if I tried to sit here and tell you my whole life story, I should be a raging freaking lunatic, man.
You know,
I just,
you know what, Chris? You've lived a life.
yeah,
And you have a story to share. And if ever you want to get down with me and we can talk about it and go over your story and then share it, we can do that.
okay, I can do that, man.
I'd love to have you up as a guest and share your story.
I won't tell. There's things I ain't going to tell anybody. There's things I haven't even told my wife.
Yep. Until
It's
you're
none of
ready
her
to
damn.
talk about it.
No, it's none of her damn business.
Well, if it's not meant to be talked about, it's not meant to be talked about.
It's in the past, you know, and
Yes.
that's where it needs to stay.
You've already
I've
dealt
told
with
her.
it.
I've told her most of the crap, you know.
Yes.
I know I
But I'd
kind of
love to
freaked
get
her out
with
a few
you
times.
and you share your story and then we'll go over it.
I can do that with you, brother, anytime, man. I have no life.
Yes. So,
Yeah, I don't get out as much as I once did.
yes.
But I live in Podunk, Florida. There's nothing to do.
Podunk, Florida. I like how
Podunk,
you say
Florida.
Podunk. I haven't heard that in a while, and I'm from Florida, and I used to hear it all the
We
time.
don't have a movie theater
But see, I grew up in podunk little places my whole life. I've never lived in a big city. Wouldn't want to. No, freaking biggest place I ever lived, Fort Lauderdale, and I didn't like it because there was way too much crap for Chris to get in trouble with. I tried living down there 4 different times. Yeah. Yeah. It is what it is, right?
Yes, it is. It is. It is.
I seen a question on a news channel one time, and somebody had texted it in, you know, and the question was, if you could describe your childhood in one word, what would that word be?
My
I can't see
childhood,
chat, by the way.
one person said fun.
Now, my word came to me right away. Handful.
Mine was screwed. Screwed.
Oh, man, that caused my mom and dad so much grief. But they never gave up on me.
My mom didn't give up on me.
You know, well, I grew up in the Navy, and I got my dad's butt reamed when he was overseas. Yeah, you know what happened when he got home.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah, they don't much care for that kind of thing, man. I don't know, man. I think I lived my life just looking for that next experience, that next experience, that next experience.
isn't that what a lot of us in our younger years used to do, and then we regret a lot of it when we get older?
Well, I regret something. I don't regret it anymore.
But at one point in your life, you did.
Well, Yeah,
But then
okay.
you learn from them. You learn from the mistakes you made.
But I'm not ashamed of any of it.
No, you can't be.
Because only I can be ashamed for me. Nobody else can be ashamed for me.
Correct.
They can be ashamed of me, but I don't care about that.
So
That's been one of my biggest things my whole life, Eddie, is if anybody ever looked you in the eye and said, I don't really care, you know, I don't care. I've never understood. Okay, I'm going to say something. Nothing horrible. But I've never understood why if somebody called you a name or something like that, if you know that's not true, then why does it bother you?
well, I'll tell you. So with me, for example, right? When you grow up getting bullied and
I was bullied.
okay, and you're told at home, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. And you hear that over and over again, and you're trying to live by the. Now, like in my 40s, words don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
if you would
yeah,
ask
yeah.
me that probably like 10, 11, 12 years ago, words would have bothered me.
Well, I was bullied in school sometimes, but you know, if I'd have went home and told my dad that I was cried about being bullied at school, he'd have laughed at me.
No, I didn't go home crying about getting bullied. I went home with black eyes and busted
Well,
lips.
I did that too, but he was more proud of me then. At least I fought back, right?
Oh, it wasn't easy for me to say I fought back. Yeah,
Well, like you,
my
man.
life.
Go ahead.
So I never. So I grew up getting jumped a lot, and it wasn't. I'm not going to go into exact detail on the reasons of it or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because majority of it wasn't even my fault. Some of it was. I had it coming to me, but majority of it wasn't my fault. I was just an easy target. I will tell you that. Because I didn't have a father to teach me how to defend myself.
Oh,
I learned
okay.
that later on.
Yeah.
When I took up boxing. I became an amateur boxer, and I did that for a while.
Well, my dad was a wrestler, you know, in school, all through his whole school career, man.
He was also in the military, so he had hand-to-hand combat training.
Yeah, and well, it's not like he taught me exactly how to do all that stuff, but you know, he'd show me some things here and there. You know, sucker punch kind of thing when they swing and you get an opening kind of thing, you know.
I didn't care. I didn't care if people made fun of me. It wasn't that. It's when people talked about my mother.
Oh yeah, nobody talked about my mom, man.
Okay, so now you see where I'm coming from. Words do matter to a certain extent.
Okay, but I just looked at that. Somebody talks shit about my mom. I'm gonna have something to say about that. Because
see, me,
it's not the words. It's the fact that you don't have the right to talk to my mom, but talk about my mom like that.
Correct. But
yeah, but I grew up in a different time too. You know, back in the day where I grew up, if you did something wrong to somebody, you pretty much knew you had an ass whooping coming.
Yep.
Doesn't mean you have to take it, but it was coming.
I'd rather see. You know what's crazy is the name calling was worse than the beatings I took.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At least I didn't have to hear the words. You know what I'm saying? You get healed over wounds. Wounds heal. You know, there are certain words that you can say to somebody that are burned into your brain.
Yeah.
It's
You
like
know,
when you're a kid, when you were a kid growing up, right? Were
Yeah.
you ever told you are to be seen and not heard?
no,
Okay, I
no,
was.
no,
I was told I was to be seen and not heard.
no.
And when you hear that, okay, who am I going to go to? Who am I going to talk to? You know what I'm saying? If I'm to be seen and not heard, that means I'm nobody. I'm nothing. I'm
Look,
just here.
I would have been seen
That's
and
how.
heard.
Yes. Well, later
They
on
would have
in
got
life, later on,
tired of me eventually.
yes, but later on in life, I became seen and I became heard.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
didn't take it. It didn't. It took, you know, a long time for me to actually talk about certain things,
okay.
you know, that I went through.
Yeah,
Because as a child, you're to be seen and not heard. So I can't say, you know, hey, mom, this guy around the corner essayed me. I'm to be seen and not heard, so I can't talk.
no, I would.
That's how I took it. You know what I'm saying? You know where I'm coming from? You know,
Yeah,
I'm to be seen and not heard. So I
Is
took
it
it literally.
go ahead.
That's how I took it. Now, how
Well,
other
yeah,
people
yeah.
take it,
I was always that kind of person that if I got a problem with you, you're
Yep.
going to be the first one that knows about it.
yes.
I'm not going to
Well,
tell
it took-
anybody else.
It took me. I was 20, 23, 24 before that reality kicked in. That
Well, I always go ahead.
yeah, you're good.
I was just going to say I always kind of knew that I could defend myself. But you know where I when I went to prison, I learned so much about me that I didn't even know was inside there.
Yep.
I didn't even know I had that.
I didn't know. I knew how to. You know what's wild, right?
Yeah.
Is I was 17. Okay.
Yeah.
Kenzie, did you change your name?
I can't see
Did
the
you change
text because
it?
I got to.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Sorry about the
April.
microphone.
April. Okay. I thought so. I thought so. Just making sure.
Yeah, man.
So-
You said something about getting a motorcycle. That's going to
Yeah.
kind of screw you in the winter months, isn't it?
I don't go anywhere in the winter months. I'm a hobbit. The only time I go out in the winter months is if somebody's taking me snowmobiling or something like that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
My car isn't that great in the snow. I drive a little Kia Soul.
Yeah, that's probably not. Driving in the snow and ice is slow and steady. That's all you got to do, man. I've driven a big truck in snow and ice, so
So
it's crazy. It's crazy.
yep.
I used to ride a motorcycle, man. That's all I had when I met Sue was just a motorcycle. I didn't have no other vehicle. And in certain times of the year down here, you ride a motorcycle more than 50 miles away from your house, you're going to get wet before you get back.
Oh yeah, I like riding in the rain, believe it or
I don't
not.
mind riding in the rain at all.
I used to love riding in the rain.
Just got to
It bothered me once.
Got to know your bike and have decent tires.
Yes. Yes.
You don't want to be out there on slicks, man. Yeah, I've had wrecks on motorcycles, man. I've hit 3 different cars. I hit them because they pulled out in front of me, and I couldn't stop. But you know what's crazy about that is I didn't get hurt. I got a couple scratches and a scrape, but that was it. No bones broken or put big dents in their vehicles. You know, trashed the motorcycle once. But I've been in accidents and vehicles too. I've been in a head-on collision and a rolled over pickup truck. And I tell you right now, that rolled pickup truck, if I could be guaranteed that I wouldn't get hurt at all, I'd do that again because that was fun. You cannot get a ride like that at Disney World, man. Yeah, now you know why I have injuries. Because, you know, I wasn't always the first one to jump or whatever, you know, but, you know, if you don't make it the first time, what do? Stop? No. Get up, go back, try it again, keep trying it again until you do make it. Eventually you will. You'll figure it out. But like I said, I grew up, you know, in the military, so that was an adventure.
Yep.
I didn't always like it though. You know, we bounced. I was always going to a new school every couple of years. I hated that crap. Always the new kid. Yeah, you think I didn't get bullied?
I went to 4 high schools in one year.
You think I didn't get bullied?
I went to 4 high schools in 1 year.
Oh, well, most of the towns I grew up in, there was only the one high school, the one middle school, the one elementary school.
Yeah, I went to 4 high schools in 1 year.
And I lived in a town one time that the population was 201.
I would have loved that.
I loved it, man. Everybody had your back, well, you know, as long as you weren't an asswipe.
So, but oh my God!
How tall did you say you were?
6'6".
Wow. Damn, you make me look short. Well, okay, I am short now. I used to be 6'2", but I'm a couple feet short now.
I went to 4 high schools in 1 year, my freshman year.
Sucks.
I ended up dropping out of high school my sophomore year.
I went home at Christmas in my in the 11th grade, and I didn't go back. I told my mom and dad I wasn't going back. My dad said, "Get a job." So I did.
So, thank you for coming up, Chris.
That's fine, brother. Anytime. And if you want to do that,
yeah, I want to reach out to you and have a talk, and then we'll go from there.
well, I'm pretty much, if this thing's on, I'm always over there at Discord or something. We could.
Okay, I'll hit you up in Discord the next day or two.
Okie dokie. That'll work, brother.
So we can either do it at this time of the night or at 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I'm pretty good all the time, man. Only other thing I really watch anymore is Lou Valentino.
That's fine. All right, brother. Thank you for coming up.
Thanks for having me. Nice
You're
meeting
welcome.
everybody.
So,
Like I said, I can't see chat because as soon as I get on here on StreamYards, I got to turn YouTube off.
yeah.
Or I get lag like crazy because this is a wireless thing. And yeah.
Yep. And Jenna said that will be a good show. That will be a good show.
Okay.
Having you come up and share your story.
Yeah. I'm more than willing to do it, man.
Yep.
I don't have anything to hide.
Angie
I
Baby
really
said,
don't.
nice to meet you, Chris.
Back at you.
Everybody's saying, have a good night, Chris.
I'm just a simple man. That's what I am.
Keep the beard, they're saying. Keep the beard.
No, it's not going anywhere because I got no hair on my head. And I figured, man, if I can't grow hair on my head because I've always had long hair,
Yep.
I'm gonna grow it on my face.
And you did.
Yep.
So, all right, brother. It was good talking to you.
Back.
And I will talk to you later in the next couple of days.
Yeah,
So-
no problem, man.
Yeah.
I'll be eagerly awaiting.
Okay, brother. All right,
right, man.
everybody. All right, Chris.
Take it easy.
You too. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here. I enjoyed this stream with you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow night. And then we'll go from there. You guys take care. Sweet dreams. All Things Serious is out, my friends.